The only thing I thought, right, we didn't change for many teams our system. We did after 2002-03 when when Sabre came in, but they were the one team that I felt we did change slightly for when we actually beefed up midfield. Do you understand? We changed for them, which is very unusual for us to do.
That's called probably respect and again a compliment to the opposition. But also, you have to be prepared to change, because we knew maybe if we proper 4-4-2 against Arsenal, then they would pick you off and isolate you, and they'd pace and physicality or whatever. So I think that to me, that's all pretty normal, getting that extra body midfield. We've done it the odd time in Europe, of course, against the brilliant teams. But Arsenal would make you think that way and going, we need to get extra cover in there, particularly people who were good enough to pick us off.
I think that Arsenal team from so I think you won the league in 02. I think United won it in 03. And I'll be honest, I think you probably, I don't know if you look at it, maybe you threw it away that season, and you've done the Invincibles in 04. All the teams we played against, or I played against, even in Europe, I think that 2 or 3 year period there for Arsenal was the most difficult, well, the toughest team I'd ever played against. And I've always said this, you said before about how big the team were. Probably the only team I've stood in the tunnel and made you feel smaller in the tunnel. You were actually like, you just look across and think, wow, quality of players. Like I always think about Bergkamp. Bergkamp was like 6'2". His shoulders were like that, and he was supposed to be like the silky fella. You know, do you know what I mean? And it's the only time I remember it for 2 or 3 seasons I played against Arsenal.